Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Fishing Planet, and this is a little bit different looking, guys, because guess what? They have put up a new update, and this one is very major, guys. A lot more, a lot more than I realized, to be perfectly honest. First, let's go and take a look at the screen. Now, this is the Missouri map, the Mudwater River that I've been doing the Largemouth Bass mini-series on. And if you take a look at the map, you're going to notice there's a new place. I mean, we still have the Pike Challenge, we still have the last songs of summer, but now we have Catfish Heaven. And that's not all. Catfish Heaven is another peg. Don't get me wrong here. It is definitely another peg. I also noticed a few other things like, well, here's the boats we've been looking across at for so long, right up close. It seems like the lily pads are a little easier to see too. That I really appreciate. But this is the other new thing, guys. There is more than one place to fish here. Check this out. If you go down this path and then go down here, check it out. There's other places to fish along the bank. This is like real fishing now, guys. You can literally move up and down the bank and fish in other locations. Look, now you can fish all the way over here on the other side that you used to look at to see those. There's those little stumps. There's that stick up over there. This is awesome. I don't know if there's any more you can go down this way. I really just got on here and fiddled around a little bit, so I haven't seen everything just yet. I think that just goes back into the woods and will take you back, but you can come this way also, and then you can fish over here. This is all the locations here, but I also, from what I understand, there's a lot more over there as well. But let me go ahead and get back to the other two. Okay, we're back over to the one we're all familiar with. But you don't have to just fish here anymore. Looks like you can take different paths. I don't know if this one actually goes anywhere. Nope. I had to check it out. I haven't actually been down that way. But this one does. If you come over here, here's an all new place to fish. I don't know if you remember when I was doing the pike challenges, but I used to fish on the opposite side of that, but now you can fish over here, and then you can scooch over here all along here. This is like a little hiking path now. It's pretty badass. I love it. I think this is the regular place where we used to fish. Yeah, this is it. But there's all kind of paths that you can go down now. I don't know if there's any more to the left. It's not looking like it. Oh, for goodness sake, what's over here? No. Okay, that's it. Yeah, there's no more to the left, or to the right in this case. But this is definitely making it look a lot more real, like real fishing. Definitely. This is seriously awesome. So now you can either jump from peg to peg, move from spot to spot, or whatever you want to do. It's just, I love this. This is like real fishing, guys. And my understanding is it has been done. See, that's new. This has been done with every map. Wow, I really like the way they made those lily pads stand out. That was something I always had trouble with. My eyes are not the best in the world, but now I can see them. Well, anyway, that's not all we have that's changed. Another big thing that has changed is how things are handled. Now, I do know my good friend Dlakabuck. He hasn't really seen this yet, or at least as far as I know, he hasn't seen it. Last I spoke to him was a few hours ago. He hadn't seen it yet. But the mechanics of this thing is completely changed as well. There's a lot of differences with durabilities, the sizes of the lures that you use with different rods. Some rods can only handle light lures. Some rods can only handle the big ones. If you have too light of a lure on a large rod, it won't cast it as far. I mean, and now when you put line on it, you have to actually cut it to the length you want. Yeah, it's real technical. The technical stuff, guys, I'm not as good as explaining it to you. I'm hoping that in the near future that my good buddy Dlakaba can explain it to you in a more technical fashion, because he's really good at that. He's just better at explaining it in that manner. But anyway, what I want to show you guys is, yes, this is still a bass fishing episode, so we're going to try a little bit of it at this new area. I don't know if you want to call it a peg anymore, but anyway, on this side of the bank, we're going to try a few little techniques and a few little lures. And to be perfectly honest, I've really barely checked any of this, so this is going to be all new for me too. Now, as I've done in the past, I'm basically going to be using more or less the same types of lures that I had used before, because it's what I like. And we're going to see if it has any effect here. Let's see. We're good. See, now it says terminal tackle weight is optimal, which means you're going to get the best distance, the best casting, and the best finesse using this lure on this particular rod with this particular line. And I don't know if you see that little thing on the right, but it's a new meter, and it can basically tell you where things stand in regards to your rod, your reel, and your string. And all of my settings seem to be around 99%, which means that this is the perfect setup for this rod. Just like before, you cast it as you did before. I'm going to try right over here, because what little fiddling I had done, I did discover that there are some bass over near these reeds. We're going to use a lift and drop. Just like we've done in the past. And see if we can't scare us up a young bass here. Or maybe even something else. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I had caught a trophy white crappie over on the other bank using this very same lure. Okay, there we go. I have something. Thinking it might be some kind of pickerel, but I'm not sure. No, it's a bass. It's a bass. Huh. Yep, exactly what I was looking for. Pretty little bass. He's a cute little bugger. Anyway, let's see if we can't switch to a little bit larger lure. I had just noticed that it's a cloudy day, so I probably ought to try the gold. It's still optimal at a 1/3 ounce, so this is a little bit bigger spoon, a little bit bigger hook. Number 1 hook. The other one was a number 2. And using this, we might have the opportunity of catching a full-size largemouth bass, or a snag, depending on whatever's the case. Okay, I will tell you, snags are a little more difficult to break now than they used to be. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is a little bit heavier rod, so I'm gonna see if it's got the capability of handling a crankbait. Yep, you can do it. Okay, now we're going to take it all the way down and just slowly reel it in. There we go. And this is on a 3/0 hook, so this is going to be at least a regular size bass. We're not talking... Yeah, we've got a decent one here. And he is fighting us. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Nice. Very, very nice. Mr. Largemouth Bass. We're going to keep you. So they are right here, that's for sure. That is for sure. Now I'm going to give it a few tries over here as well. Just because, especially right past that weed, those lily pads, I'm kind of curious just what lives in there. And I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to try the jig again. I've only caught like one in this particular place. They're not easy. They're not easy to catch here at all. They do exist. They're just very difficult to catch. Alright, we're going to switch over to something different because the jig just does not seem to be something they're interested in today. At least not over here. And I'll be honest, I have not caught any bass over here on this side. And you know what? Truth be known, might not. Or might be very difficult. Yeah, this little jig here, I've had some luck with that before in the past. I'm kind of hoping this willow tree might yield me something. Yeah, they're just not going for the jigs, guys. That doesn't mean they won't, it just means they aren't right now. Oh, for God's sake. This thing is so pickified. Alright, let me get back to one of my little casting spoons, and I'm going to use gold this, or silver this time, since it's a sunny day. I know there's something in there. I just looks too ripe for the pickings, guys. It just looks like something has to live in there. There we go. There we go. I said there was something in there. I knew it was something in there. Now, is it a bass or something else? Let's see what we got. Oh, chain pickerel, and a nice one. Wow. Isn't he pretty? So there's chain pickerel over here. Very, very interesting. Nice to know that. Got him off a 1/6 ounce. And I'm kind of getting off the track though. I was supposed to be catching bass, right? Now if I get another one, I'm going to resort to something different. There's definitely a snag right about there. Gosh, I got another one. Fish? Oh, he got off. God bless it. had him. Not sure how he got off that darn hook, but he did it. Alright, still looks like we're not getting any bass over here. I'm not saying you won't, I'm just saying that I'm not getting them over here at this time. This is the other spot I wanted to try. This is an all new location, lots of weeds to work with, and we've got some trees and stuff on either side, so that's why I wanted to give it a shot, especially right here. It really looks inviting right there. Let me give it a shot over there. Just looks like a good place to throw Weapon X. Try right over there as well. Alright, let's see. What else can we do here? You know what? I think I might give this a shot. The spinner? No, it's too light for that rod. Okay. Fine. Don't think it's too light for this one. So let's give number 4 a shot. I'm going to cast it alongside here where these weeds are. You see them right there? I don't know if you can tell. Maybe I need to... No, I can't come over here too much more. This is pretty much very limited in the amount of space you can move. But there are some lily pads right there. So we're going to throw this dude right over there. This is a very light lure, so it's not going to cast very far. But we're going to do a lift and drop. We're going to do it slowly. I think I got something. Yeah, I do. Wasn't sure there for a minute. What have I got? Ah, another grass pickerel. Well, I had a chain pickerel before. I'm going to try this again. It's not what I was going after, but I do see that the spinners are definitely attracting the pickerel, and wasn't all that sure that was going to happen. Okay, I think for giggles I'm going to switch this over to the jig again. Because I know that those pickerel aren't going to be able to go for that as easily. Alright, I think I was going to switch over to my silver spoon here. Try that right here. And hope I don't get us another pickerel. There. I think this might be a trophy white crappie. Actually, he's pretty. He's very pretty. Not what I was going for, but still, nevertheless, quite fun. Let's try a little bit bigger spoon. Maybe that's my problem. If I do this again, I think I might go later in the day. See if the bass are a little more active in the evening. Okay, something bit at it. There we go. I think I got another darn crappie. Yep, I do. Nope, young largemouth bass. There they are. I knew they were here somewhere. I knew they were here. Sometimes you just have to be a little patient. And they seem to be going for the spoons. More so than anything else. Let's try that Weapon X right through here. See if that gives us anything. Alright, we got Weapon X ready, and we're going to give this a try. Since it seems like this is a pretty active spot. There we go. They definitely seem to be going for the silver. Not sure why. Just finicky today, I guess. Definitely believe we have a bass this time. No, another chain pickerel. Well, nothing wrong with that. Decent XP. Anyway, guys, that is the new and improved Fishing Planet's Missouri map Mudwater River, and this is the new Catfish Heaven peg. So if you guys want to check it out, I would suggest doing it as soon as you can, because this is really awesome. It's definitely expanded the capabilities of the game. So Give it a shot, guys. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I will talk at you later. Bye bye.